CyberHello, friend! Today we'll dive deeply into virtual reality. We have lots of news about it, mainly for PlayStation VR. But don't be sad, we have other news too. So take a break from work or from game, take a cup of hot tea or cold Dr. Pepper and watch. Fast Travel Games announced Cities VR Enhanced Edition for PlayStation VR2. An expanded and visually updated iteration of the Meta Quest 2 original. Cities VR Enhanced Edition gives Uprising Architect and Civil Engineering the abilities to build bustling metropolitan areas on grander scale. The game will be available after the launch of PSVR2 on February 22, 2023. And we have the release date of PlayStation VR2. The PlayStation VR2 will officially released on February 22, 2023, with suggested retail price of $5,500, and pre-orders will begin on November 15. The same day, the PlayStation VR2 Sense controller charging station, designed specially for the PSVR2 Sense controller, will be released. After Sony has announced a February launch date for the PlayStation VR2, they revealed what the launch lineup will look like. As many have guessed, Horizon Call of the Mountain by Guerrilla Games and Fire Sprite will be the first flagship game for a VR headset. Pre-orders for the game will begin later this month. And Sony has also unveiled new bundle that will include PSVR2 and the code to download the game. The kit will cost $600. Interesting, Sony has also confirmed that PlayStation VR2 will ship over 20 launch games, so players will have something to look at beyond Horizon. Dreams is a software company responsible for creating the game for Sony Pictures Virtual Reality and distributed on Meta Quest 2 and PlayStation VR2 in 2023. So, Dreams announced GhostBusters Rise of the Ghost Lord coming. Players will take on the role of Ghostbuster in San Francisco. The story campaign will feature locations such as the Golden Gate Bridge and will feature both solo and co-op modes. The ultimate goal will be to defeat the Master of Ghost and his minions from the ruined San Francisco. The full details of the game have not been revealed, but we don't know that players will be able to use an upgrade iconic Ghost Hunter gear and customize their characters. Tactile Gloves for VR was introduced. The technology is superior in tactile experience to conventional virtual reality controllers with vibration feedback. The user will be able to feel the size and shape of the object, as well as feel the texture of the surface. The American company HaptX has released tactile gloves for touching objects in virtual reality. Or rather, this is a set of two gloves and air-packed backpack connected to them, in which compressed air is pumped. The air is transferred to the gloves, inflates the numerous built-in sensors that act on the skin, causing sensation of touch. And we've finished with VR. I think I deserve your like, and maybe even subscription. Thank you. Blizzard has announced the release of the new update for its card game Hearthstone, which adds a new playable class to the game, the Death Knight. The expansion will be released in Hearthstone on December 6 and will include 203 new cards. This number includes 32 main cards for the Death Knight. As should be obvious to those familiar with Warcraft setting, the Death Knight starts character is Artath Menethil. The class uses runic correspondence in their cards. The use of runes also determines the type of decks that can be built for the new class. There needs to be balance between the three rune colors. During investor update, EA said it plans to release a large IP sometimes before March 31, 2023. There is a good chance it's a Star Wars Jedi Survivor, the sequel to Respawn's 2019 adventure game Jedi Fallen Order. Sources who wish to remain anonymous told insider Tom Henderson that they have already managed to crack the current version of The Sims 5. Playtesting of The Sims 5 began last week on October 25th. The hackers were able to generate access tokens using the game tester's de novo token, which allows them to access the game. These generated tokens will allow anyone to access the game without any online access or approval from EA. In addition to replicating access tokens, the hackers also demonstrated gameplay in which they played on peer-to-peer servers without having to contact EA servers. Naughty Dog reappears on their official blog to officially announce The Last of Us Escape the Dark, a board game created in collaboration with Femborn. If you love Fortnite and Star Wars, Epic Games has prepared a new treat in honor of the new Skywalker Week event. Specifically, the original trilogy sets includes Luke Skywalker, Leia Organa and Han Solo. The latest project from the Hideo Kojima has been running great on PC for a long time as a part of Game Pass subscription. It seems that soon Death Stranding will still get to the owners of Xbox consoles. Users on the Reddit noticed that the game suddenly appeared in the digital store of Microsoft Store on consoles. Sea of Thieves players can start enjoying their next adventure, Return of the Damned. This adventure continues the story of the previous one, Herald of the Flame, and has just become available. Interesting, it looks like players will have to make tough choice between Sir Arthur Pendragon and Captain Fireheart. The trailer hints that the only one of them can survive, although the word live is not entirely appropriate here. So, what do you think about today's news? Are you happy with PSVR2? Will you buy it? Or Xbox One Love? Don't be a stranger, tell us your opinion in comments. Also, we will be happy if you'll subscribe and like this video. CyberBye friend!